Services
you
of
out
Wendy's.
in pajama pants, out and about in pajama pants, and then you get home and put a jacket on is just all sorts of crazy to me. You have a t-shirt on outside, then you get in and you put on this coat with the zipper.
Exactly.
Like the whole fashion mentality is just in such a crazy place that honestly, you'd probably like Crocs. Probably invest in some gibbets too.
I'm curious about the jacket. Do you wear it outside the show? Do you take it to places, or does it live on that chair when you're not doing the show?
Yeah.
Okay.
I appreciate the show jacket because it's like it's been the most consistent thing in my life for 12 years.
That is the most consistent thing on the show. That jacket is the most consistent thing on the show.
Taylor and I got new houses, and Kyle's got the same jacket.
Yeah,
absolutely. It's not going anywhere. I got like 3 of them. Like, what are we gonna do? I'm like Superman. You go in the closet. There's multiple of these.
What brand is it?
Armani.
Nice.
That jacket is the charm that keeps this show going.
It is.
Low key, the glue holding this all together.
It's the jacket. Don't you ever show up without it?
I won't.
Good.
Have to go. I really like the flexibility of just putting them anywhere. And I play barefooted or in socks, and I reach under there and grab them with my toes.
How often do you wear socks at all? Like
only if it's cold.
Every year.
House.
Every year, annually.
Like, I have like 3 pairs of Christmas socks that have the toes in them, and those feel nice. So whenever those are clean, I wear those around the house instead of slippers.
I wouldn't like.
It is January 29th as we record this. I bet I'm not more than 4 pairs of socks this year.
Really? It's not many, man. That's
my sock numbers are pretty low. I might be at like 20.
That's not low.
Of course it is.
If I wanted a pair of socks, I'd have to go find them. I don't know where they are.
Damn. I'm not wearing socks right now, and that's like probably the only day in January I haven't.
I have no socks on. My feet are freezing.
It's warm. It's cozy to have socks.
I'm wearing these like.
Oh, I bet. Give me a scratch and sniff on those. That's got to be vile.
Honestly, they don't stink, and it's not one of those things where like you're just used to your own smell. They really don't. They smell like
that or my chair.
They smell like a leathery, like hardwood smell, like a good smell, but not like a funk at all.
I'm barefoot right now.
I shower twice a day. I mean,
people would start masturbating.
I shower twice a day. They don't get that. I will say this though. I remember one of my managers when I was 19. He would do that like Miami thing, and he would wear penny loafers with no socks. And because he was from Miami, he was always wearing like these light linen suits, and he was a very energetic guy. And I thought I was like, man, that looks kind of cool with the no socks. And then that's less laundry for me. I remember I tried to do it, and it makes your feet rot inside leather shoes. And it's the most putrid. I was with a customer in a car, and they went, "Oh no, this one smells funny, honey." About the car, and I was like, "Yeah, it does have an odd smell. Let's not do this one." I'm so embarrassed. Like literally that day, I went and like bought new shoes, new socks, and threw those away like fucking Kevin from The Office. They were deemed to be a hazard.
From 12 years old to 20 years old, I pretty much never wore socks. And my parents would take my shoes and put them outside on the front porch. It was a nightmare.
Oh, no, not wearing socks and shoes just ruins the shoes for me because I got stinky feet, I guess. But like I remember in middle school and high school, Birkenstocks were big and Uggs got big. And like sometimes the girls would wear Uggs without socks, and they'd like do that thing where like in class, they take their shoes off under a desk, which I think is incredibly gauche. We're at fucking school.
Yeah,
shoes
an airplane.
And it would immediately.
Yeah, ladies,
this isn't an airplane, but it was.
Glad you caught that.
Yeah, that's very funny. But even worse than that was there were times where like I was wearing Birkenstocks without socks, and like I would slip my foot because they're just like slippers basically. So you could like slip your foot out and like kind of like lift them up like that with your toe a little bit, the goof around with the Birkenstocks under your desk. And I remember like getting hit with a whiff of my own foot odor and having like a moment where it's like, these are never coming out again. Because if I can smell my own feet right now, every girl I walk next to is like, that guy fucking smells like shit. tossed those. Never used them again. Those fell out of style quick. Remember, were Birkenstocks big where you guys were?
Yeah, for a little bit.
Briefly.
Lesbians love them.
Did yours stink?
The lesbians? He had clean
I wore
lesbians.
socks.
I got my like top. I wore them so hard that I got the top part there replaced. Like I went to like a Birkenstock store and they
Went to a cobbler.
Yeah, it was like official. They like did it again. They like tore off the dirty foot.
What's a cobbler look like when you're walking towards a store? Does he have like those airline waving you in lights where he's like, please, customer, please get in here. These Vietnamese slaves are putting me out of business. People aren't repairing their shoes. They're just buying new ones.
You had a cobbler repair your Birkenstocks?
There's like a Birkenstock place that you go to and they'll redo it. They like take the top part off and put down the material again, so it's like fresh material, but it still has your imprint on it. Because that's kind of what was good about them, was they really form to your foot. But on someone else's, it felt weird. Yeah, but
worry about people stealing your Birkenstocks.
I like Crocs a lot now, to be honest with you.
They came back a bit, didn't they? I thought Crocs were dead for good. They're kind of on the rebound.
Crocs that I said this before, but this is like almost a year ago now, where I cleaned the base of my shower out with bleach, like just to deep clean it. And I needed to shower right after. I'm like, I was a little paranoid. Like, I don't want to stand in potential bleach. So I went and grabbed the Crocs, showered in the Crocs, like I was in prison. And I was like, this is a better experience. I have a nice soft cushion, like when I'm showering, instead of like, and there's no slip. And so now I have a little pair of Crocs next to my shower
shoes,
and it's just nice and comfortable. They're soft. I like them.
Yeah,
that's great. You'll preserve your virginity into marriage.
Yeah. Well, fingers crossed. I know I'll lose my virginity in the second marriage. You know. Yeah, the Crocs have come back. Actually, I don't think Crocs ever left. I think we just weren't the demo for a long time. Like
they dropped like Lego Crocs recently, like $300 Lego Crocs.
Really?
They look like Lego blocks.
I was gonna say, if I'm your demo, your product isn't cool. Sorry,
you have Crocs?
I don't have any Crocs. I don't know. I guess I just don't think they're cool enough.
Do you know they're cool enough for you?
I'm wearing right now.
You don't think Crocs are cool enough for you?
I see where you're going, and you're not wrong, but that's where my head is.
They are lame. Like, I've never worn them outside the house, but
why you wouldn't want someone to see you in Crocs?
Well, I don't feel like they're a good structured shoe for just out and about. Like, I want a real shoe that's like around my foot.
You ever wear a flip flop?
Not a big flip flop guy.
Never.
I mean, if I'm on the beach, if I'm like somewhere hot,
there are huge periods of time where I don't step into a shoe. It's nothing but slippers and flip flops. Like years will go by.
I love Crocs.
Maybe. I mean, these slippers I've got right now are basically Crocs without the ankle strap.
But Crocs don't get like rotted out the way those slippers you have, like where you like eventually like mush all that shit, like all that fur down into like a hard, no longer comfortable base. The Crocs are just like foam.
If I wash and dry these, they'll get all floofy again. They're good. And I can wear these out. Like if I've got jeans on, you can't tell that unless you look from the back that where my heel is exposed. But from the front, they look like shoes.
You look like you just got out of an asylum walking around.
Yeah, I got my pajama jeans on with the fake zipper printed on and everything.
I wonder if Kyle gets away with this as well as he thinks he does.
I absolutely.
He's outside in pajamas.
I've asked so
slippers.
many people.
Nobody knows.
Oh yeah, dude,
nobody knows. They can't tell the difference between pajama jeans and jeans.
Said I was fine.
I've asked so many. I've literally tested people with this. I've been like, "What do you think of these jeans?" Oh, those are fine. You think there's anything different about them? Anything you notice?
Sir, I don't know you.
The idea of you being out,